back to the Smart Tank Revolution, where we always kick out at 2. We are your. I am your host today, the impeccable, always all knowing, your Taunton Tribal Chief, Joey Business. Acknowledge me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just like in WWE and just like in life, card is subject to change. As you've guessed, I am alone tonight. I am solo, and I will do my best to try to carry the load. My wonderful co-host, the intelligent, benevolent, he says it better, Donnie Wonderful, is on a family excursion and will not be joining me this evening. We also had a replacement. Our one-time guest, Joe the Crusher Calitri, is not available as well as an unforeseen issue. Had to impromptu take him away tonight. So you're just going to be graced by the sound of one of my favorite things, my own voice. So I just watched and am going to commentary on WWE's latest pay-per-view offering. Happened a few moments ago. It just ended. Extreme Rules. And as always, go by the match-by-match thoughts, and as well as our bipolar rating system, which changes on the fly. And I'll give you the highs and the lows and all the in-betweens. So we'll go match-by-match, and hopefully if you like it. If not, you don't know what's good for you. So we're going to start with match number 1, which I wasn't expecting, actually. It was a match between the New Day, all three, including the new illustrious WWE champion, long time coming, Big E, versus AJ, Omos, and the former almighty WWE champion, Bobby Lashley. This was quite a treat. This was a unexpected addition to the card. Originally, I thought this slot was going to go to Carmella and Liv Morgan, but they ended up doing the kickoff show. And as always, we don't rank kickoff shows. Not because we don't like them, but because they're just not part of the regular card, unfortunately. So, I thought this match was pretty decent. It started out a little bit slow. They weren't quite clicking, and I said, glad to see them all getting work on a pay-per-view, but this just didn't really add to anything for the atmosphere of, especially the moniker of this show, Extreme Rules. But boy, was I wrong. All of the participants really, really pulled it out of their ass on this match, and they did a fantastic job. The New Day even brought in, at one point, the Unicorn Stampede spot, which I am a big, big fan of. And they all looked really good. Kofi looked really aggressive. They held his own as less athletic. Even Xavier Woods. They had a couple spots on Bobby Lashley where they really had him in peril. And they had to do like a 3-on-1 to kind of keep the momentum going. AJ, the only I would say is AJ didn't quite get to showcase as much as he usually does. His athleticism is pretty much unparalleled to anyone else in the WWE, but in these tag team settings, I feel he's held back a little bit in these three ways. These 6 men in these tag team situations. I feel he's really held back because he doesn't get to kind of shine one-on-one, and that's where he's really great. He's just an unbelievable talent. Always has been, and surefire Hall of Famer in both the WWE and TNA Hall of Fames. So, what more can you say? This match got much better as it progressively went along. They basically had, a lot of near falls, great reversals, some innovative spots, and they just told the story well. It built, and at a pace that was very exciting, and they were able to bring it to a crescendo and just hold that momentum all the way through. The winners of the match ended up being New Day with Big E getting the pin on Bobby Lashley, of all things, which really quite shocked me because he got the dupe on Lashley twice in a couple weeks, and it's like, geez, I just didn't see that coming. That was something very unexpected, and you know, kudos to WWE. I think that feud's going to continue because Lashley and Big E have a rematch on tomorrow night's Raw, and for the title, they're going to open it up at the top of the hour. I can't quite help but think that the newest shows and acquisitions of AEW has got the WWE scrambling a little bit. They have them on their heels, which is not a bad place to be if you're a fan. You want Vince on his heels. You want him on the aggressive because that's where they give their best work. They give their absolute best work when they're on the aggressive. And I just thought, you know, this was a good opening contest. They really brought it. No problems with the winner. It keeps the WWE champion very strong, keeps things going at a good clip, and yeah. So I gave this match a 3 count. Now, you know by our booking that's a full count, which means it's pretty damn good. Anything above a 3 count is just obviously in the awesome vicinity. So, yeah. Um, I would have to say that I agree with my booking. And why wouldn't I? Because I said it. So there you go.